A picture, there we go. Right. The classic mode is only in the full game. Okay, so we've only got the sandbox to play around with. Build freely with the resource limitations. Without limitations, in fact. Saw Jeremy Wade fishing in Sweden looking for a massive pike. It looks beautiful. The pike or Sweden? Yeah, I mean, if Sweden starts getting way too hot, then I think that's an indication that the world is truly fucked at that point, right? Right. Well, I guess we're in the grasslands then, aren't we? We can do a medium size. You know what? Just for the demo's sake, we'll just do that. And type island or archipelago. We'll go with an archipelago, and we'll random it up a little bit. Right. You can move with WASD or gamepad, or holding middle mouse button. Can we tilt? We can tilt with right click and move around as well. Q and E obviously spins around. Well, this was an archipelago. Why is it not connected? This is just an island. Sweden was pretty. The pike was incredibly ugly. Right, we've done all this. Q and E, up and down. Yeah, we did all those already. We've controlled cameras before. Also, is it me or is it dead quiet? Is that actually no background music? Possibly not. You also find relevant controls in the bottom corners. Oh, okay, just down here. Anything else? Right, what do we have to interact with? Sandbox mode auto saves when you see the icon. Went to Sweden on vacation 10 years ago. It was really nice trip. Beautiful scenery. Okay, right, we've got some buildings. Town centre, house, theatre, tavern. I mean, we definitely need to have a tavern, don't we? Altar, florist, mansion, stables, bridge. Right, I mean, I'm on my own little archipelago. I feel like we should just have the big mansion, right? But you know what? Let's, I guess, start with the town centre. I'm going to say, you know what? We're going to put the mansion and the tavern up on the hill bit here. So we're going to put the town centre, like, here. I guess. I mean, I could pop that in the background, but it just seems odd. I mean, yes, it is a demo, so, and let's see, it does have apparently let me turn that off again. Nope, there's definitely no music in it, so yeah, we will have that on. Exit out. There you go. Right. I presume these are horses. Also, feels weird that I don't know whether the camera with the right click thing should be inverted. It just feels a little odd, the kind of the pitching of the camera. Right. What's this idea? We hit a milestone apparently. Oh no, we don't have a milestone. Okay, we got to reach a pop. Okay, so right, classic city building things. We need pop and that. Start your town buff. Right, so this would be in the full game where you're having to, you know, generate population to get the other things. But because we're in creative mode, basically, we don't need to worry about that. But I make this go away. I mean, admittedly, my camera's covering it, so I guess it doesn't really matter. What else do we have? Foragers, farmers, lumber mill, science. That's science? Stonemason? Okay. Bakery, lighthouse, library, observatory trading post. We got some decorations. Right, well, I guess we want some basic houses for the plebs, right? Can we rotate these? No, not R. What do we reckon rotation is? There you go. Z and X. Does it look like... Yeah, it does have a door on it. Okay, good. Right. You know what? With the town square there, we could almost do like... what is it? Town of Salem. Have all little houses in a neat little circle around it, right? Oh, C actually turns... that's not even like 70... Oh no, this is the different variations on the houses. Oh, okay. These are all different houses. Okay, right. I guess not, actually. Oh no, because it's a different colour. Okay. You were literally thinking the same about Town of Salem. Yeah, it feels like this is the way to go. We're going to have like a path come off here, and this is going to go up to our mansion up here. So I guess we continue with our little Town of Salem. Let's see if there's a different house. There was one like with a porch, right? There you go. That one. I'll do it. There you go. I've got a road. Actually, is roads a thing? What do we reckon? Is there? Would it be a decoration? Large plants. Miscellaneous decorations. No, I guess roads aren't actually a thing in this. Yeah, I doubt there's somewhere where we can execute the people. But I'm sure we'll figure something out. Industry. We have forests. I mean, we've got this, so maybe a little lumber mill back here. Let's nestle it there. Oh, look, there you go. It auto builds paths. Okay, right. Well, 100% we need to put a little house in our gap there, right? Let's rotate you around. So it does mean as long as we kind of build something over here, it should automatically draw a path. Though whether we can get it to go up to this, who knows? You know what? Fuck it. Let's actually find out. We're going to put our mansion on. The mansion is going to tuck itself in there. There you go! It does automatically build a path. Okay, perfect. Right. We're going to look down on the plebs. And I guess, you know what? Okay. But are we going to be on the same road as the tavern? Sure, we'll put the tavern here, which was in here somewhere, right? There you go. Is that the front or the back door? I gotta presume this is the front. Where the would the barrels be coming in the front or the back? Does have kind of a backdoor vibe there, doesn't it? I feel like this is the front for presentation purposes. Yeah, we're going to presume that's the front. And set it away a little bit from there. Alright. What else we got? Altar, florist. Okay, fishing dock. Right, well, we have plenty of water around. Sure, let's stick our dock out here somewhere. Oh, actually, this would be a thing. Can I move stuff? Randomize building. Oh, okay, that's just changing that. Change path destination. Right. I could delete it, which we could obviously do because, well, we're in creative mode. But there's no... I'm not seeing a button for, like, oh, I accidentally put it too far into the water. Can I alter anything? It doesn't seem like that is an option. So it depends on, like, whether in the full game you get back resources if you destroy something. Or what? I guess more like that. So it's nicely in. Also, I'm not a big fan of the roadway there. So, like, let's see what this changing path destination, which I can't seem to do anything with. So yeah, the auto path's being drawn straight through a tree, and 2 at this weird angle. Like, instead of, like, you know, coming off here and down or something like that. The auto draw of it seems a little odd, not gonna lie. What else do we have in here? We've got a mill, market. Well, I guess the market has to go in, doesn't it? Is the market going to be down by... You know what? Maybe it is. Maybe we have something like this. Also, I wonder what happens if you try and embed it partially into the terrain. Not a lot. Like, it just merges with the terrain. It doesn't reform the terrain or anything. Taylor's farm. Sure, we'll have a farm on its on a separate island over here. It just draws a straight line. Easiest path. Okay. What else we got? Forager? I guess. Sure, we'll have a forager tucked back here. I think that's the front of the house there. Yeah. Okay. It has drawn the path straight line to it. Unfortunately, it's just up a cliff and straight into the back garden, as opposed to figuring out where the terrain is and drawing around it. What else do we have? We're going to the theatre. Okay, we build bridges. How big? There's music! Music has suddenly kicked in. Apparently it only has music for night time. Because we ramped up the volume. That's reasonably loud, actually, as well. We did turn it up to 11. Okay. Also, is that horse drowning in there? We just saw it boop up and down for a moment and then just disappear. Right, I want to see... Yeah, there's 100% there's a horse booping up and down in there. Right. Can we... We can. Oh, okay. We can have a very large bridge. Which we can't actually do anything with once we've placed it. I can't click on it. Or is it this? Ah, it might actually be this. It's to delete that then, yeah. But, okay, what about if we were to do... And then can we connect multiple bridges together? Kind of? It's not good. We can confuse it somehow. There's just a path to nowhere there. Okay. Is it really tranquil though? Also, hello. I know because we like the volume is maybe a little on the loud side. Maybe we need a little bit more tranquility by nudging it down to about there. I guess 8 is more tranquil. And that's it. That's the only bit of music we get, and it just suddenly disappears out on that. Oh, no, there is still some more. Okay, right. I think it might just be at night. That's the only time you get music. Oh, there are whales as well. Okay, right. What else can we throw in here? Large plants, which are just trees. Small plants, which are bushes. Rocks. Miscellaneous decorations. Building decorations. Must be placed on a building. Okay. It's some kind of awning. Is it? It's just awnings. Okay. That's all you can do for that. What else we got? Oh, a lighthouse. A lighthouse seems appropriate for this, doesn't it? You know what? A lighthouse on that rock, right? Okay, now we need a bridge out to it. Possibly something else. Like I said, that because there's no pathways, actually, it does make it a little awkward. So the only way of doing it really is just that bridge, isn't it? So that is the... And for some reason, it doesn't draw paths for the bridges. So it really does need a path building tool, potentially. Unless there is one in here and we're just not seeing it. No, it doesn't look like there is a manual path. It just auto-generates them. Which is, well, in one hand, good. In the other hand is... If you want to do this creative thing and like set out your little village, town, whatever it is, in a way that suits you, feels like then that should be an option at very least. Maybe it is an option in gameplay or something. Placement mode. Change appearance, general, focus. No. Yeah. It will just auto-generate pathways, and you have no say in it. You're re-downloading Diablo 4 at the moment, so you might be lagging behind in the stream. We're doing all right. We have coffee. We have a bunch of games to take a look at today. It does have a T for Sandbox menu. change the weather. Oh, we can see what it's like if it snows. Okay, no, that just instantly paints the snow in. Right. Which is just some streaks. So we go back to default. What else was there? Sure, altar, right. Oh, here we go. We can do proper town of Salem. We're just going to execute them on the altar instead. We don't have somewhere we can hang people, but we can absolutely kind of get them to march up to the top of the altar and that. Do we have just a few variations on... No, it's just rotating it, okay. Doesn't change what's in the middle or anything. Ah, there you go. It was just too far away. Okay. Right, well, in that case, we 100% need more houses around it, don't we? To get our little town of Salem executing the residents. You. I guess we need a pathway there, but we'll need to put something over here, say, to get that to work. Just build that bridge the wrong way round. The part that is on the main island is the part you connect others to. The part in the water is the part that connects itself to an existing network. Possibly, yes, because we put the kind of the starter point there, didn't we? So it doesn't matter though. It looks like the starter point is doesn't matter. They both have the same toggle. Because, yeah, we 100% put our starting point there, didn't we? We were to delete... We were to go here and delete this. No! We cannot delete now. It cannot be deleted. So, I guess some things can be removed, but others cannot. So we deleted bridges before. Since both have active connections. So I guess the only thing would be maybe delete that and then... Yes, okay, that's how it does it. So I wonder if... I wonder if there's anything we could build that has like structure or something itself. Like these rocks, can we place them around? And if I start layering them up, can we create some... welcome, Chino. And then when you do this, no, I did not mean to do that. I'm trying to get out of this actually. Okay, you can't remove those. Okay, I wonder if there's a Control Z. There isn't a Control Z option. There's no paintbrush to remove stuff. It's spaghetti code bridges. Right, so we need to hide that crime now. Is there anything I can place down that we could possibly hide it with? You know what? Okay. Wasn't there some kind of dock? I think there was a... Well, we know there's the fishing key. I think there was also a dock? Trading post is a water-based trading post. Okay, no, that's not what we're after. Yes, you did confuse me. I looked around. That's not Jerboa. Also, you painted in green, that which is normally like what it defaults Jerboa's color up to as well. You've been working hard to make this entrance. Oh, I see. I guess the little fishing dock is possibly our best bet then. Okay. Right, we've got to hide the crimes, don't we? By hiding the crimes, I mean the random rocks we placed in the water. So we can change this. No, the layout does not change at all. Okay. Alright, 100% now we can stick our lighthouse up on top. And it'd be interesting to see what it does with the bridge. I mean, it's trying to do a bit of a path there, hasn't it? Underneath the thing. Nope. You're a rogue and a bard before that, true. At least better before Monday. Also got AC at work. So that's something. Yeah, so, I mean, the rogue is dead, but there is a body. At the very least, there is a body. Things can be done, right? We can find a priest. We might be able to get our rogue back, possibly. Alright, so what was it? Trading post. I'm gonna say... Also, Chino's going for a spin as well. Go on then. What are we getting? Call of Cthulhu. Okay. Hey, I was referring back to the rogue being dead bit of it all. Also, time is a weird soup. I barely know what day of the week it is on the best of times. That's exactly how it works, yes. You live in a bubble where there are no calendars, then it could be Monday wherever you want it to be. What else we got? What's the stables look like? You know what? Stable out back of the tavern seems appropriate, especially if we're going D&D terms, right? Let's scooch you around to it like there. Completely stole your thunder. What else can we squeeze in here that would be appropriate? Florist? Maybe a windmill. No, I think windmill will be off on its own. Like maybe over here. Bakery would definitely need to be near the windmill though, right? Library. Observatory needs to be on a hill somewhere. Like, the observatory, let's poke over there. And it draws a path and then goes, oh wait, there's nowhere to go. Blacksmith. No, yeah, I think we can do a blacksmith. Blacksmith makes sense. And if you're joining up there, we might as well put a little house in there and have our full circle for when they inevitably execute somebody for witchcraft. A la Town of Salem. Like I said, this is very much a toy. Like, we don't get to see the gameplay element because that's in the full game whenever it is. So, like, generating enough, presumably, resources, population, things like that to do it. Also, I did just notice this. Toggle a mode to delete. Okay, we need to press K. Alright, let's see if we can squeeze in there and, like, delete those rocks. Okay, can we delete anything else? No, we can only delete decorations. Does that mean we can delete individual trees or rocks or something like that? No, only stuff we've planted. What about the horses? No. Okay. So okay, I guess K is toggle on enough. Yeah. For the most part, yeah, it's just little toy type one. Yeah, I think the actual city builder element of it would need to be assessed if they've got the loop right, because otherwise we're just placing assets. The auto generation for the pathing is a little bit chunky. How do you feel to have 3 characters leave a campaign? Curious from a DM's perspective. What? Over the course of a long campaign, or like all at once? If it's all at once, then that's the DM will fully go into panic mode, going, "Oh shit, everyone's abandoning," for a reason. If it's over the course of a reasonable campaign, then that's, I don't want to say normal, but is understandable because like real life stuff, like people have things that come up and then they can't commit the same period and things like that. So yeah, it's an inevitability. Like, something goes on long enough, you can't maintain like the same kind of faces, things like that, for highly extended periods of time. The horse deletion is handled by a private company. They send you the head in as a proof. Yeah, Mithari and our vampire friend Bjorn are somewhere in the winds, yes. I, like... Because it wasn't all at once, this was staggered over a period, like, it makes sense. Like, I don't have an issue with that. Obviously, it does mean you have to, like, change things in plot lines and things like that. The whole thing, we lost Bjorn just before we got to Bjorn's kind of bit of the story, which was a little bit annoying, genuinely, because I was setting stuff up to get to the castle where he'd obviously lived and things like that, and there have been interesting kind of plot points to that. We lost Mithari before we got to meet her family and things, which were, again, no, that didn't affect the story as much. That was going to be a little bit of flavor added on top. And you dead, like, well, you're dead, but we do still have you for 2 weeks, don't we? So even if you're dead, you can still have an effect on the story. We will probably have something where we get to speak with Krenko's spirit at the very least during possible resurrection ceremonies. Presuming resurrection works or not, that's a possibility. But if we also manage resurrection, then Krenko could come back in some way. Even if it is just for a single episode before he goes off on his own journey. Will there be like a reverse session 0 where you lay out some of the different paths that you had? You will try and finish out the arc. There you go. Because like I said, there is the ticking clock. The ticking clock is getting closer now. With last 2 sessions, we've had the players roll at the end of the session. And the dice are getting smaller, shall we say. But yeah, like I said, back to this though. Yeah, it's just placing assets. It's just a little toy without seeing the actual game mode. It's very hard to assess. Classic roguelite high score based experience. So it isn't proper city builder. It's like you're just going score attack, but still, like, at least there's a challenge there, and okay, there's some planning, things like that I feel like you need to see whether it works. The sandbox mode is purely placing assets, which I don't know, they do feel a little pre-baked. I don't know whether it is anything specific, but they do feel they're possibly not Unity Store brought or anything like that. But there is a little bit of vibe to them that there is... like, they're the cookie cutter anyway. There's not a lot of kind of... trying to figure out like the word for it. They don't feel particularly unique or anything like that. But anyway, that is Tranquil Isle. I mean, as the name implies, it's meant to be a very chill experience. But yeah, that is out at some point. I don't know if we've got a date on that. Let's jump back here a while.